What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today we're going to be doing some battles with the rental team featuring a Mental Herb Toedscruel. So this team was put together and given to us by our buddy Cherish, and even though I did end up using this one on stream for a few battles, I thought it'd be fun to actually take this off stream a little bit and do a couple battles on my own as well. And especially since it is featuring one of my favorite Pokemon in Stonjourner, I knew it was a team that I really wanted to use again. Plus, I think Toedscruel is a Pokemon that is kind of underutilized right now. I mean, I know it has a weird ability in Mycelium Might, and on its surface, doesn't necessarily seem like the best ability because all of your status moves end up going last. However, if you actually look at the ability as well, one of the important components to it, and I think a lot of people who have ended up facing off against Garganacl have seen this issue as well, especially with ones that have Purifying Salt, is that they can't be statused. But in Toedscruel's ability, one of the main things is that it completely ignores others' abilities. So, if you look at Garganacl with Purifying Salt, it has the ability to not be statused at all. However, because Toedscruel has Mycelium Might, despite the fact that the Spore ends up going last, you do have that ability to actually put Garganacl to sleep. And especially if you want to take Garganacl off the field, but you don't really have Pokemon that have super effective moves against it, you can always kind of put them to sleep with that. Then you can chip away little by little every single turn that they're asleep, and hopefully be able to take them out before they end up waking up and going with a recover. So that's going to be one of the big things that we're going to look for, especially if we go up against a Garganacl. Aside from that, it also does have Trick Room, which is nice because that's going to end up going last anyways. So Toedscruel really isn't a bad Trick Room setter here either. And we do have the Mental Herb as well, because if we do end up getting taunted or something like that, at least the Mental Herb will break that. And so we'll be able to either do Trick Room or do Spore on that first turn without having to worry about not being able to move with a taunt. In addition, we do also have Earth Power, which is nice because it is a stab move. And again, it's really strong, especially against Pokemon like Garganacl. And then last but not least, it also does have a Steel Tear as well. And that's mainly for defensive purposes, and even though that's not going to protect us from fire Pokemon, that is going to save us from that 4x weakness that we have to Ice. So that's Toedscruel. This is the team. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, so we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. Battle 1, we already have a pretty interesting matchup here too. Looks like one that we can try to put Trick Room up with. I mean, granted, I know it would probably be better and easier to put, Indeedee and Armarouge out there to be able to set that, because that would also stop the priority with the Bullet Punch. However, this is a Toedscruel video, and I need to put Toedscruel out there. So we'll put Toedscruel as well as... Actually, we might go Toedscruel and Stonjourner, because we do have Rock to be able to take care of Talonflame if it goes out there. However, with Talonflame being a Tailwind and them seeing us with Trick Room, they might not end up sending them out there. But, yeah, so what we're going to do... Let's go Toedscruel and Armarouge with Indeedee. And we'll have Stonjourner out there too. I can't not bring Stonjourner, Like, I love that Pokemon way too much. That thing treated me so well in Pokemon Sword Shield that I can't forget it in this game. I mean, granted, it's not like it was Miltank or anything like that, but, Oh, wow, they did end up going with it. Wow, I'm actually really shocked by that, if I'm being completely honest with you. Okay, so the good thing is we do... well, I shouldn't say the good thing. Let's still try to set Trick Room... Actually, yeah, let's try to set Trick Room, and we're gonna go into Indeedee, because if they end up going for a Brave Bird, that's going to, first of all, knock me out with Toedscruel, but that's going to get blocked by the Psychic Terrain here because it would be a priority move with Gale Wings. Ooh, they actually went for the taunt, and that's fair, but that is where the Mental Herb really comes in handy. Took out the taunt. Yep. I'm glad we swapped out, too, because that would have definitely knocked out our Armarouge, too. So we got that, and that's really, really nice. Let's try to go for the Earth Power. And let's go for a Follow Me as well. My worry is that they do end up going for a Spiky Shield here, but my hope is maybe there's... Yeah, and that's fair. I mean, that's truly the right thing to do. Ooh, going for the double protect. That is fair. Follow Me ain't gonna mean anything right here, though, unfortunately. Yeah, and unfortunately now they see that, and that also means that they could potentially swap out here. They don't have any Grass Mons. No. I'm going to end up sporing over there just because... Well, no. Because if that's a Grass Terra, that's going to be bad. So let's still go for that, though. And let's go for the Psychic just to... Wow, they didn't! Okay, it's Focus Sashed. That's fair. So I'm really glad because that means we're going to knock it out here, too. Psychic KOs, that's perfect. And that also means... Well, no, they may go for a Will-O-Wisp or another Taunt, now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, they do go for the Taunt. Okay, so I think the play right now is going to be just not doing any damage to Talonflame. At least not until the Trick Room wears off or... Ooh, okay. Hello, Scizor. Actually, Earth Power wouldn't be horrible there. And let's swap into Armarouge here as well. Especially since we're taunted, too. I mean, we'd still do some pretty good damage, especially on Psychic Terrain, but not into a Steel-type Mon, and again, I really don't want to worry about Talonflame much here. And that's fair, that's a good call, let's be honest. Now is it going to be Will-O-Wisp or Taunt again? Yep. It's because he knows he can't go for a Brave Bird. Or they know that they can't go for a Brave Bird, pardon me. Oh, that's right, because we got Taunted. Hello. So let's do that. Let's go for the Expanding Force. Because they may end up just terrestrializing here. And if it's water, going for the fire move is not going to be the play. So if they terrestrialize, as long as it's not a Dark Terra, then we end up doing some pretty decent damage here. Oh, this is going to be perfect. Because the Earth Powers actually do a good amount of damage, too. Oof, that's actually a good amount of damage. That is so much. Oh my goodness. Well, unfortunately, our Earth Power doesn't do anything now, but I'm actually really okay with that. That was totally worth it. I did not realize how slow Oh boy, okay. Well, never mind. I think we're good now. Ah, okay. Well, I shouldn't say that so soon. But really, realistically, I think we're okay, though. Again, we would be able to just go Terra here and do that, but really, I don't think it matters too much. Actually... Actually, we'll do that. And we're still taunted. My bad. Hello. So let's do that. Let's go Earth Power, and let's go... Let's go with the Trick Room. Yeah, because even if they knock them out this turn, that'll be okay. I would imagine they're going to go Shadow Ball over into Armarouge, though. Or Power Gem, that works as well. But Armarouge tanks that. That's totally okay. We get the Trick Room, and then that's going to be game over. Because I would imagine that they're probably spec'd, and probably spec'd into that, so... I'm still taunted, I think, for one more, right? I should have just checked it through this, but that's fine. Let's do that. Let's Earth Power, and let's go for an Armor Cannon. And the battle's canceled. Good game on that one, though. Toedscruel really showing its work there. And to think what that's going to be like when some of the Rune Pokemons... the Rune Pokemon come out in Regulation C. I think that's going to be really cool. But again, really good game on that one. Alright, so here's a team we could actually have some real good fun against, too. So let's see. So they don't have anyone to set up the Sandstorm, so it doesn't look like... So they may actually be a Trick Room team as well. The one Pokemon I'm really worried about with Toedscruel is that Arcanine, though. So let's start... Let's see here. Let's go... I think I'm actually going to go kind of with that same team, but... Yeah, I think we can do that. So let's go those two, but we'll have Armarouge and Indeedee in the back this time. The only reason why I'm not bringing Gambit here is because I'm a little terrified of hands, if I'm being completely honest with you. Because with a fighting move, at least with hands, I should say, because it's fighting and electric. I mean, it's a flying Terra, the Kingambit is, so... Either way, like, yeah, they'll have one turn of going with Drain Punch or Close Combat, but at the same time, on the next turn, they could just go for a Thunder Punch or Wild Charge. So that's the scary thing here. Okay, Arcanine's Intimidate. That's not great for Stonjourner, but I am glad that we do have a... let me think about this. Is their Mimikyu going to put up Trick Room? You know what? I'm just going to go for an Earth Power into Arcanine. Going to go for an Earth Power, and we're going to go for a Rock Slide. So either they'll set up Trick Room for us. You're going to go into a Grass type, aren't you? You're going to go into a Water type, aren't you? Well, that's not great. Ooh, the Wood Hammer, though. Stonjourner takes that because it's a physical move, thankfully. Ooh, the Water Terra Blast, though. I mean, that is... Okay, fair enough. So we get the Earth Power over there. Alright, and we are able to knock out the Disguise from Mimikyu. That's really nice. Ooh, they got the Citrus. That's fair. Let's try to put up the Trick Room. So they went with a Wood Hammer. But if I guess wrong on this, I'm going to assume... You know, we're going to go into Indeedee. Might not be the right call, but we're going to assume that it is. That way, if they go Shadow Sneak, I would have put in Armarouge if I would have thought that they weren't going to go for a Shadow Sneak, you know? Not that well they went for a Wood Hammer. Okay, well... Toedscruel survives. That's really, really nice. No Terra Blast. Okay, I'm really glad we didn't put out Armarouge then. We will take that all day. Okay, I think we do end up losing Toedscruel here. Actually, no. You don't have any spread moves, do you? Well, Arcanine might actually have, whatchamacallit? Snarl. Let's do that. Ooh, we drew Mimikyu. Okay. That's fair. Into Pinchurchin. Should have swapped those two then. Dang. Yeah, that was a big mistake. That's fine. I'll be honest, I don't want to say I wanted that, but I kind of wanted that. I only say that because I need... Oh, here's what we're going to have to do, unfortunately. Actually, I shouldn't say unfortunately here. This is fine, actually. We're going to go... Actually, hold on. Let me check the speeds quickly. 85 and 105. Okay, no, that's going to be a problem. We're going to protect. We're going to have to swap out into Stony J. Only because we need to reset terrain. Go ahead. They're probably going to end up knocking out Stonjourner here, which... Oh, sweet. Okay, let's go. That's perfect. Ooh, maybe not perfect, but not bad. Alright, well that's going to KO Stonjourner. Wow, let's go. Okay. Let's go Expanding Force, and let's swap into Indeedee here. Wow, Invisible Sash. On the Mon that I think actually has the Sash too? Okay. Well, oh, this is going to be perfect. This actually, if it doesn't knock out hands, is going to come close to knocking out hands. And they have to rely on a double protect with Arcanine here. Nice. Nice! Okay, cool. Let's go. That's big time right there. Now, I hate to say this, but I think we have to do the same exact thing that we just did on the last one, which would unfortunately be kind of sacking Stonjourner, but I think it is the most important thing to do here. Unless... No, yeah, it's I think definitely the most important thing to do here. We do, I think, end up losing Trick Room. Yeah, Trick Room for one more. That's okay, though. Let's protect, and let's go into Stony J. And to be honest with you, even though I do view Mimikyu as a very big threat, I don't think we are going to reset Trick Room because I'm more worried about Pinchurchin. Although it does look like Pinchurchin just knocked out its own Mon. Okay, maybe not completely knocked it out. I've been there. I have been there. Where I've done a spread move like that where it hits everyone, and I've unfortunately... Ooh. Okay. That's fair, but we bring out Indeedee, we change the terrain, and we go for a follow me, and it doesn't affect us. So we're good to go. So let's go Expanding Force. And let's go for a Follow Me. That's perfect. And then Phantom Force is going to go over there. It's not going to do anything. Oh, my bad. Oh, and I wanted to Terrastalize here too, but I didn't do that. So that's... I'm just glad that this, you know, still would go into, you know, Indeedee here. So I really don't have anything to worry about here. It's just straight up Expanding Force and Follow Me again. Because they can't go for a Shadow Sneak. Battle's canceled. There we go. Really good game. I'm glad we were able to kind of make that end up working out in the end with a little bit of maneuvering. Good game on that one. Okay, so this is going to be a little tougher because this does not look too much like a team that we want to face in Trick Room because they would be just as dangerous. So, Toedscruel is not going to be great here, except for the fact that we could end up doing some pretty good spores, actually. So let's do that as well as... Do we go Toedscruel and Kingambit? Dang, that's a toughie. Yeah, so let's go you and Gambit along with Indeedee and... I guess we can go Armarouge too. Armarouge as well, pardon me. It's going to be scary, especially if we end up going up against Garchomp, but Toedscruel should be able to handle that pretty well. Especially if we can put it to sleep too. That'd be really, really beneficial. So let's see, who do we got? Yep, there's Garchomp and Hydreigon. I bet you Hydreigon is a Fire Terra. Let's try to put Garchomp to sleep. And let's Terrastalize. And go Iron Head into Hydra. Oh, no, because if they... Yeah, because they're going to Terrest. No, okay, they're not going to Terrestrialize. That's actually good then. I was going to say if they were going to Terrestrialize into Fire, we should have went for the Cleave, but doesn't look like it. So let's go for the Iron Head. Yep, only hitting one. Only hitting one. Not much. Heat Wave. Way to go, Toedscruel. No burns, thankfully. Hydreigon takes a little bit of damage there, and we get the Spore over there, which is awesome. And if I'm being completely honest with you, I am just going to work on... We're going to swap into Armarouge. I think that's going to be the play, and... Let's go Iron Head into Hydreigon again. Because if we can knock out Hydreigon before we put... or before we get our Expanding Force out there, then we don't have to worry about a Darkmon. Garchomp's still asleep, that's awesome. Why I didn't end up setting Trick Room, no idea, but it's okay. Gambit, as long as you don't get burnt. Good. Alright, so we knock out Hydreigon here. That's awesome. Who's coming out next? Well, you guys know what's coming next. Let's go Expanding Force, and let's swap into our buddy Indeedee. Oh, now I remember why I didn't go for the Trick Room. The reason why I didn't go for the Trick Room is because I was a little worried that maybe they had like Torkoal in the back or something like that. So, wanted to do what we could. Well, never mind, they did have Torkoal in the back, so I'm glad I didn't set Trick Room. Let's go. They do set the Drought. I mean, we're going to be able to have one big, super-powered, fire move as well because of the Flash Fire. Although we're not going to get it on this one because we go Psychic Surge. Fingers crossed they went for the Fake Out. They do. Let's go. Yeah, because we didn't start with Armarouge. Nice. You get that. Alrighty. So, alright, well, now we got Garchomp, who is still asleep, might I add. Let's do that. Look, actually, this seems stupid, but in the case of a Wake Up here, not a Follow Me, go for a Trick Room and a Protect. You're going to Terrestrialize into Ground here, which I totally understand. Ha! Just kidding, they're Terrestrializing into Fairy. My bad, guys. My bad. Armarouge protects. No matter what, I think that we end up surviving an Earthquake anyways, even if Garchomp woke up there. Well, not with Armarouge, but definitely with Indeedee. So we're able to set Trick Room. And now I think we're just in a really, really, really good spot to kind of finish it off. So let's go for the Expanding Force. And let's go for the Psychic because we are on terrain still. Do we do that? I don't think this KOs, but... well, never mind. Maybe I should just stop talking. Always got it... You know what? People said this in chat the other day, and I guess I just need to listen. You just got to trust the Expanding Force. That thing's going to knock out a lot of things, even if you don't think it will. But either way, really good game on that one. Let's go. So if those battles aren't going to make you a believer in Toedscruel, I honestly don't know what will, because that thing ended up tanking a lot of things and ended up surviving in a lot of instances where, you know, sometimes you just wouldn't believe that it would. But man, that was a lot of fun. And don't get me wrong, I get it. With Armarouge and Indeedee, a lot of things are really, really good. But even so, Toedscruel wasn't out there, or Toedscruel was out there before Armarouge and Indeedee went out there. But even so, Toedscruel really did some really good work here, and those were really good games. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like, and we'll see you guys next time.